meteorologist Stacy Garvilla.
Welcome back this evening. Excited to show this Atlas Safe Room weather picture, and you're going to wonder why I'm sharing this, as we've already broken a record high today. Yes, this is some snow, but this actually happened on this day 2 years ago. Kathy Gilbert sent in this Atlas Safe Room weather picture. I figured I'd share it for those that maybe are expecting and wanting colder temperatures. Don't worry, even though we've got record highs today and again potentially tomorrow, we are going to see a cool down. So thank you to Kathy. Let's look at our Tower Cam time lapse brought to you by Stables Casino. A beautiful day out there today. Mostly sunny skies. We have had winds beginning to increase a little bit, so that has allowed for a record high today. Much warmer temperatures. Yesterday we were in the low to mid 70s, but today we did get up to 82 degrees in Joplin, so beating the old record of 80, and it was 23 degrees above our average high for this time of the year, but we will be dropping back below average for the weekend. Temperatures right now are still holding on to the upper 60s, right at 70 here in Joplin. It's 70 in Grove and Veneta, also in Parsons, and these temperatures tonight are going to get nowhere near our average low for this time of the year, because we're going to stay warm not only tonight, when we warm up again tomorrow. We will see much colder temperatures though for the weekend. In fact, right now we're running about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday. That's all thanks to our winds. They're out of the south, and yesterday we had very light winds, but today with these winds sustained between about 5 and 15 miles an hour, it did boost those temperatures. Now tomorrow we're going to see very windy conditions. Sustained winds will actually be closer to 30 miles an hour, and we'll have wind gusts between about 45 and 50 miles an hour. Hence the wind advisory that you see for all the counties in this tan color. That will take place starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning and go through 6 o'clock in the evening. That's when we do anticipate seeing the highest wind gusts. So if you're driving a high profile vehicle, do keep that in mind as you're out and about tomorrow. So with the wind advisory we have tomorrow, we're also going to get close to those record highs. Once again, looking very likely that we'll actually break a new record. Plus, we're going to have elevated fire danger. We've got really low relative humidity, of course, the warm temperatures, the windy conditions. This is all a recipe for seeing elevated fire danger, especially because there's a lot of dry leaves on the ground too. So that's one thing to note. But transitioning away from record highs into freezing temperatures for the weekend, for those overnight low temperatures, that is. Now tomorrow, we're still going to have those strong south winds. You can see these wind arrows from the south, bringing temperatures back to the lower 80s again tomorrow. Some of us still staying in the upper 70s, but watch what happens Friday. A strong cold front on the way. That's going to change that wind direction out of the northwest behind that cold front. So temperatures on Friday going to start out warmer and then come crashing down during the day. And that takes us into the weekend. Plenty of sunshine, and those clear skies at night means those temperatures drop to the 20s. Here's a look at what we're expecting for the next 7 days. We get done with the 80s, we drop back to the 50s and even the 40s for highs this weekend, and there goes those lows crashing to the 20s and the 30s. Again, dry and rather quiet right now. That pattern will continue through much of the day tomorrow. That cold front gets here on Friday morning. As far as rain is concerned, it's not going to bring a lot in the way of rainfall amounts. We'll actually see some of this rain mainly in the eastern half of the viewing area for very early Friday morning. A couple of isolated storms. It's in and out of here, and the sunshine does return for us on Friday. We'll have those gusty northwest winds. Now the KSN forecast from your local weather authority. Tonight, we're mostly clear. The breezy conditions, winds picking up with gusts to about 30 miles an hour, will keep lows in the upper 50s and perhaps even some lower 60s. 82 the high tomorrow in southwest Missouri. We are sunny and warm. We do have that wind advisory. Those winds again gusting between 45 and 50 miles an hour. 79 in southeast Kansas, very warm, very windy, and 81 tomorrow in northeast Oklahoma. We've got that record warmth once again, and those gusty south winds. They'll be breezy out of the northwest though on Friday, so that takes us from the 80s to the 50s for highs. 40s for high temperatures on Saturday, and then starting out in the 20s early on Sunday. So we're talking about a hard freeze this weekend, and the temperatures warm up a little bit next week with a better chance for seeing some rain on Tuesday. You can always find more on 4stateshomepage.com. Log on there and click under the weather tab if we do happen to see a red flag warning thanks to the high fire danger tomorrow. You can always get those notifications right there on our website.
Yeah, and that 7-day forecast just reminds me of literally all over the place. It is literally everything is on there.
A little bit of a roller coaster, and we're about to go down.
Okay, there we go, Stacey. Thanks so much. Turning now to sports, Eric Kinnett joins us, and a well-known football coach in the area was back this past weekend.
Yeah, Jerry Kill, very well known in Webb City and Pitt State. We had a chance to talk